Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to bring you this freaking 4K review on the infamous Carnage. Now, I've done another 4K review on, I guess you could say, his contingency or his contingent other, which is the other symbiote, freaking Venom, which I truly enjoyed because he was just an all-around sexy, freaking highly detailed creature, which I'm going to jump into this one right now. But first of all, I just want to kind of give a mad freaking just a shout out to the creators to these guys because they did just an excellent freaking job. But I'm also gonna let them know where they fell short. All right, because again, that's what my viewers pretty much deserve. Now, first of all, I'm gonna jump into the first style of Carnage. For those of you that don't know, there's actually two. There's Carnage, and then there's Carnage Maximum Carnage. So I'm going to go into the first one, so therefore you can actually experience the two. And for those of you that don't know, at Battle Pass, at level 100 is the normal Carnage. Okay? And then when you get into the bonus rewards, at the very top, the first thing you can get is Maximum Carnage. That's where you start getting all the veinies and stuff like that. Now, again, I'm doing this in 4K max resolution, so therefore you guys can actually get to see all the detail and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So you guys are going to get to see all the cool stuff. So without further ado, let's jump into this. And I want to just let you see all of the crazy little detail. Make sure that you watch this on a 4K TV. Turn up your brightness because you're going to see all the lighting, the shadow, and everything in 4K. And even if you have a 1440p monitor, 1080, whatever, make sure you're connected to the Wi-Fi because you're going to need it. All right, but either way, it's good. You're going to see it. Okay, so first of all, let's start at these feet, right? The feet, all they did was sharpen the toes to actually show nails, kind of like they did with the claws and stuff. And flat out, great job, because a lot of characters, they don't even show knuckles. They actually look like they got knuckles in these guys. Look at that. That is insane, dude. So now when we get down to here, yeah, the feet look kind of weird, but again, he's supposed to be a symbiote, like alien-like creature, right? So you can like see through the leg, right? But again, he's supposed to be like a symbiote. So he's not supposed to be human. He's supposed to be strictly alien. All right? So again, no shortfalls yet. So we're doing pretty good. Okay, so the feet flat out actually look like feet. Now that's the weird part. The second and third toes are pretty much pushed together. Not totally quite sure about that, but again, not a huge turnoff. So again, you could see all the little cartilage and all the little fattenings and the muscles and the tensions, like they're all just pulling together. And oh god, you can almost see the skin kind of crawling a little bit with the light. Again, look, I'm gonna take my hand. Oh, sorry. So, okay. Now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, just right about his kneecaps. So, here's this. I'm wiggling the mouse, right? So, he's not moving. Okay, this is what I want you to see. You see how the light is just reflecting off of him and how it's just kind of shimmering and wicking and moving? That's him on his own. That's light and shadows that the game is creating for Carnage. That is not me. That is not me moving him, okay? Again, I'm going in circles with my mouse. Nothing. So, one thing to keep in mind, besides that he's a eunuch, is you can see the veins, and we're going to kind of zoom in. I can only go so far before I start getting closer to his head, which we'll get to that. But, like, just looking at the legs, great job. The butt actually looks like a freaking butt. Tailbone, I like how the freaking lower back does great things. For the time being, I'm actually going to take off the back billing just so you guys can actually get a better look at this. Sorry. But, anyway, so you can just kind of see all the crazy detail, just like his legs, man. You can just see how it crawls and just like how the veins just develop. And again, I want to get these claws in here. So first of all, let's look at it. There's like a hole in his hand right here, dude. This is insane. Is that another hole right here? Like, and his knuckles, look at these claws. Like, they just, like, if we actually zoom in, look at his arms. Like, that is insane how well that looks. Like, watch, I'm just going to let it go. Let it go, let it go. Yeah. Put that tongue away. Anyways, but look at those veins, yo. Oh, God, that is just intense. I'm just slowly moving them, like, up a few degrees at a time and just letting them go. Okay, so, again, I'm going to show you the arm, and then I'm going to zoom out a little bit to show you the claws on this side. Here we go. Ooh, way more veinier, it seems like, over here. But yeah, dude, the claws are just way better. Oh, yeah, and he's got a hole over here again. Nice. Okay, so let's see that back again. Zoom in on the back. God, now the chest. Oh, God, and that face, dude. Look at that. Now, I've noticed this, and I've tried to look a little bit closer and even more and zooming in and taking screenshots. You see the lighting that's in here? It almost looks like a lot of this lighting is coming in through these side holes. But then even when you rotate, it doesn't look like it's quite in there. Now, that's not a huge knock or a huge fault in my book. But, I mean, the tongue looks good. Like, they did a great job. The teeth look pretty good. But I feel like the teeth are way too kind of shiny in my book. But at the same time, they're doing great. They got the black. They got the things. The more you zoom into the head, I honestly think that the Venom's freaking head is actually better. Way better. Why? Is because the actual eyes and portion stuff for the Venom look way better. That's just me. But anyways, like here in the Carnage, like the neck, the veins, the moving, just the skin, right? It just looks great. Now again, we haven't got to the Maximum Carnage, right? So, and now, before I get into Maximum Carnage, I want you to actually experience the blings. So, let me put on the actual back bling for this guy. So let me put this guy back on. Okay, save and exit. Now, first of all, here he is, right here. Right there, come on. Open up, baby. So, let's start with the little pickaxe. Pickaxe looks pretty cool. It's kind of, there is no other variation of the pickaxe. Like, it is what it is. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, it just kind of morphs out. It is kind of nice that it's a built-in pickaxe, so it's kind of readily available. So it's actually more realistic in my book. But at the same time, you know, I mean, it's kind of cool. But it is kind of crawling, and it does imitate that more of the Maximum Carnage. Okay, so again, zooming in a little bit. God, I can't even zoom in a little bit. Because again, I'm zooming into. Yeah, you can't zoom in. You can't zoom into this. So okay, yeah, that's about it right there. So, and then for this, like, I really wish you can kind of zoom into these. Oh God, I really wish I could show you guys this stuff. The stuff here, watch. I'm gonna leave it right there and let the light just shimmer off it. You see how my mouse is moving? I'm doing nothing. Like, it's just glimmering off of it. Now, one thing I love about this glider, if you guys have good headsets, once you get this, it literally sounds like the glider is crawling on your back as you're gliding into landing. It's so cool. So cool. All right, so now just getting back into the back bling, right? So now one thing we got to do is I can zoom in on this back bling. So that's one good thing, right? So first of all, it's just kind of veiny. It's a huge ball, right? Now it's slowly mutating. Slowly getting bigger. Now, one thing is, this does get aggravated when you're in battle, which I thought it was awesome. Like, one time I was fighting a dude, and this thing was going nuts. Like, it was vibrating, and, like, it almost looked like it was hissing and just going nuts. So, again, this thing is getting bigger and bigger, and it's freaking out, man. So, it is kind of a weird piece. You know, to kind of zoom in, it does look okay. They did a good job, like, here in the middle. And again, I'm zooming in, a 4K max settings. So it does look like that kind of gets a little bland as you get too close, but man, like, I am way close, guys. Look how close I am. Wow, that is good, guys. Whoa. All right, anyway, so let's back up. Let's back up. All right, so like these look pretty good, right? We noticed that they're apparently supposed to be sharp over here, but I mean, come on. At least the teeth look somewhat sharp, right? But then when we start getting over here, these look a little dull, so I'm going to actually knock a point for you, freaking Epic Games. The crawling and stuff does imitate that of Maximum Carnage. Again, this is not a Maximum Carnage back bling. This comes with Carnage. He does look more relaxed with the back bling. I am going to say this looks pretty good. It looks, the one downfall is, watch. Now that I've rotated them just enough, you see that the back bling isn't even connected? Here, let me try rotating it this way. Right about there. You see that? You see that spacing? It's not even attached, people. Come on. At least try to spend the extra, like, hour of work to attach your back bling. Like, shields look like they attach, right? Come on. At least make it, because it's such an iconic guy. Like, it's such an iconic character. Oh, gosh. so wicked. Oh, man. Okay, I got to take a screenshot of that. Oh. Sorry about that. I had to take a screenshot of that. That was just wicked looking. All right, but anyways, now we're going to move on to the ultimate, which is the maximum, which is the final thing that we have to review. I know I just want to make sure this video goes all out, and we're not like being stingy on you guys. So again, I'm not going to review the legs too much because it's like little tiny webby things. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Oh, see, you can see a little bit. See how much it really spans out. We'll get to this in a second here. Now, don't mind the back bling is obviously starting to evolve, kind of like it did before. You see, that's why I wanted to review that first. So the back bling shouldn't evolve anymore. So the rest is just the maximum part. So the legs are just kind of doing its own thing. Actually, let me turn this back bling off so you guys can actually see what's going on here. Sorry about that. So there we go. Here's this. But here it is. His hands are still the same. Everything's still pretty much similar, the same amount of veins, but now you actually get this like little like, I want to say these little extra lines and stuff that stick out. Now, for those of you that did watch the 4K review on Venom, what happens is he actually has maybe 2 to 3 times the amount of these little freaking, I want to say these, God, it almost looks like root systems coming out of him. Maybe there's more you see from the back. But I will say, hands down, Carnage, you watch this back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, I can't even count them. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, I think, 9, 10, maybe 10? 10 little tentacles, and they just go all out, which, if we back up just a little bit. So from afar, they look pretty cool, right? Yeah, it looks just amazing. And then up close, you know, he gets pretty farred out. But then when we throw that back bling on top of that, now here's the weird part, right? We have to let it fully go, right? We have to let the back bling fully go. All right. I'm only reviewing the back bling right now because I can get a lot closer to Carnage for you. Now I'm waiting for the back bling to get full size. Now again, this usually happens within about a minute to 2 minutes within your match. Tendrils of Carnage. Come on, come on, come on. All right, so that's about full size right there, right? So now when we back up, now it looks kind of more insane when it goes crazy, right? Watch. Just everything, right? That just goes insane when you actually kill somebody and go crazy, but man. So honestly, my vote out of 10, this has got to be like an 8.59, only because they could have done way more detail with the head. They obviously look like they texturized it and almost look like it's a soft little slime looking here. But, I mean, you didn't attach the back bling. You got weird little, like, lighting and stuff with the mouth. You didn't do too much with the legs right here. The feet look good. The hands look great. Everything looks freaking great. That's why I give you an 8.59. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Otherwise, hey, flat out, I appreciate everything. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with your buddies. I appreciate it all. Otherwise, you know, good luck in your future endeavors. I hope this helped you out a ton. And last but not least, good luck to all of you in the gaming. And share the love.